Good morning, all. Eric with Cruising with Cheryl and Eric coming at you once again with the cruise news that you can use for this Wednesday, the 4th of October, 2023. Hope you're all having a good day. Got a couple of interesting stories for you today. Everything from the Elite 360 dining experience to NCL moving some cabins around to celebrating the 50th anniversary of the Bahamian Independence. Lots of stuff going on in the cruise world. So let's go ahead and get started. All right. So Princess Cruises, they have a dining event that up until now has only been available to suite guests. It's called the Elite 360 Dining Experience. And it's a culinary extravaganza. It's actually officially called the 360 An Extraordinary Experience. And they describe it as an immersive destination inspired 7-course meal that is a journey through sights, sounds, textures, and scents of the Mediterranean. Well, up until now, you had to be you got to stay in one of their suites to get access to this. Well, now moving forward, they decided, I guess it was popular enough, read that as they can make money on opening this event up to all cruise guests, not just the people in the suite. So now if you're staying in any category of stateroom, based upon availability, and again, the suite guests get first crack at this. But if you're staying in any category and there's availability for a mere $149 a person, you can experience this event. So might be worth it. Kind of depends on your personality, your the depth of your pocketbook. But next time I go on a princess cruise, if it's available, I might just do it just to have the experience. My apologies. Need a little. I had to pause for the cause. So next up, NCL has announced that they're going to be adding up to about 1,000 more staterooms to the solo cabin category. NCL was, I think, if I remember correctly, they were the first one to add solo cabins to their cruise categories back in, I don't know, but I want to say almost a decade ago now. And they've realized just how important those categories are. So now they're expanding them. They're going to be on all 19 of their ships in the coming months. It's not something that's going to happen overnight. I believe these new categories will be available as of January of 2024. But they're going to have 3 different categories. It's solo inside, solo ocean view, and solo balcony. So those of you that like to cruise solo, you're going to have more and more options, which is cool. Another story regarding NCL and its cabin categories. And I'm guessing that these stories are closely related. So basically, as of now, you're not going to be able to book the spa category anymore. They're doing away with the spa category. My guess is, like I said, that's part of the shift to more solo cabins. They had to find staterooms somewhere to convert to solos. So if you've never heard of the spa category on NCL, you were able to enjoy spa and thermal suite access associated with those the spa category staterooms. It was complimentary thermal suite access, and basically they're doing away with it. They decided that well, I don't know what they decided, but the way it looks is that there's more interest in solo cabins than there are in spa category cabins. So for those of you that enjoyed that spa category, my apologies. but you know, it is what it is, right? So next up, a very unhappy uh, story, in my opinion, at least. So moving forward, starting October 8th, if you are going to book a 3 to 5 night cruise on Carnival, the cost of your Cheers package, the cost of the drink package, is going up $10 a day. So from $59.99 or $59.95 per day to $69.95 per day. They decided to well, I won't. Yeah, we all know what they decided. They want more money. But the upside to this is if you're on longer sailings, they're not going to increase the price because they've seen. I'm sure they track this to the ounce. But you know, people on 7-night cruises, 10-night cruises, 14-night cruises. You know, there's a spike in the use of the Cheers package. You know, the first 2, 3, 4 days, you know, people are hitting it pretty hard and heavy. Excuse me. But then after that, the consumption trickles off. Excuse me. So they've realized that they can still see the profitability level that they want over the length of the cruise at the current, you know, dollar amount for those longer cruises. So my suggestion, you know, for those of you that are doing the 3 to 5 night cruises, you might want to reevaluate, you know, whether it's worth it to you. Now, me, myself, and most likely my wife, Cheryl, if we would do a 3 to 5 night cruise, which in general, we stay away from those shorter length cruises when possible, just because of the party crowd that those shorter trips tend to attract. We want to enjoy the cruise. We don't want to be, you know, well, that's not the type of crowd we enjoy. So we tend to avoid them. But if you have to go on those, or you prefer those shorter ones, sit down, you know, kind of you know, think about how you drink when you're on the cruise, and you know, see if, you know, $70 a day per person is worth it to you. You know, if it is, cheers. Oh, one last thing, the all you can drink soda and juice package is not changing in price as of right now, anyway, even on those 3 to 5 nighters, you know. So it's still $9.50 per person or per adult per day, and then $6.95 per child per day. So that at least isn't changing as of right now. So a little shout out to Carnival Cruises. You know, the opposite of what my last story, but this one's actually it's pretty cool what they did in Miami back on this past Sunday, October 1st. The Carnival celebration, the flagship of the Carnival Cruise Line, had a celebration ceremony on board to celebrate the 50th anniversary of the independence of the Bahamas. They had the Prime Minister of the Bahamas, Mr. Philip Davis, U.S. Representative Federica Wilson, and some other, you know, the CEO of Carnival Corp, and some other big wigs on board, and you know, to celebrate their Independence Day. The Carnival Cruises does a lot with the Bahamas, with the country of the Bahamas. Lots of ports of calls. They have a private island there now, and I think it was really cool that they celebrated that. So. Yeah, that's about it for today. That's you know, the cruise news that I thought you could use anyway. If you haven't yet, hit that subscribe button, hit the like button. You know, we're here every morning, Monday through Friday, as of right now, to share with you what we find about news in the cruise world. I hope you like it as much as I like giving it to you. So, and with that, on that note, have a great rest of your day.